Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Ballistic Barbecue. Going to be making Chinese style barbecue ribs today, using a lot of really authentic flavors, but my little twist is going to be the way I cook them. It's going to be more of a traditional kind of American style cook. So anyway, let's get going. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is get that sauce going. Got 1 cup of Hoisin Sauce, 1/2 cup of sake, 1/4 cup of maltose. I've heated this up because this stuff's like glue if you don't. If you don't have or can't find maltose, honey is a perfect substitute. And on that note, 1/4 cup of honey. So you can just double the amount of honey. 1/2 cup soy sauce. This is the juice of 1 small lemon. 2 tablespoons of Siracha sauce. 2 tablespoons. Now this is Asian ketchup. The only difference is it's a little looser. It's a thinner consistency. Regular ketchup will work fine. It just tastes like regular ketchup. 1 tablespoon of toasted sesame oil. 2 teaspoons of Asian 5-spice. 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. 2 teaspoons of rice vinegar. This is 3 cloves of garlic finely minced. 2 teaspoons of fresh ginger, also finely minced. Alright. This next ingredient you do not have to use. Chinese barbecue has that really bright red color, and I'm using 2 teaspoons of red food coloring. You do not have to use this, or you can use beet juice, whatever. I'm using food coloring. Okay, now we're going to get the saucepan on some heat, and we're just going to stir this and get it heated up enough to all the ingredients get incorporated. I want to make sure that honey and the maltose get all nice and melted. After it's been heated up and mixed really well, we're going to bring it off the heat and let it come down to room temp. Alright, so sauce is done. Ended up yielding a total of a little over 3 cups. Taking 1 cup away, we're going to use this as the marinade. The remainder, what I'm going to do is just reduce it a little bit more, and we're going to use that as a finishing glaze. 2 racks of pork spare ribs. I've trimmed these St. Louis style. As you can see, these are pretty small racks of ribs. Grocery store wasn't really stocked with some quality ribs today. They have nice marbling. They're going to be good, but they're just dinky. Anyway, large Ziploc bag. I'm going to put the ribs in here. Just simply pour the sauce in. And I'm just going to seal this, massage it really good, make sure that the sauce fully coats the ribs, toss it in the fridge, and we're going to let these marinate for about 8 hours. So I'll see you when these are done marinating. Alright, so big green egg is preheated to 275, and I'm going to put these ribs on. Long skinny ribs here. Okay, so ribs are on the big green egg, again preheated to 275. I do have a little bit of apple wood in there just to give it a little smoke. Now traditionally you're going to braise these type of ribs, the Chinese style, and then finish them off on the grill. But again, I wanted to throw a little twist in here. So after the first 30 minutes of cooking, what we're going to do is start mopping. I've prepared a mop. It's just it's 100% cherry juice with a little splash of rice vinegar. If you don't like cherry juice, you can use some other type of juice. I'm going to mop these ribs every 20 minutes, and I'm going to continue doing this for the first 2 hours. Then we'll move on to the next stage of this cook. So I'll see you in about 30 minutes for that first. Alrighty. So 30 minutes have passed. I'm going to do that first mop. Again, this is just nice fresh cherry juice with a little bit of rice vinegar. And I'm doing this obviously, you know, to keep these moist, but it's also going to add another layer of flavor. Nice, you know, tart, kind of a tangy flavor. I will be doing this every 20 minutes, and I will not show you that because it would be boring. But I'm going to do that for 2 hours, and we'll move on to the next step of the cook here. Alright guys, so 2 hours have passed. Ribs are taking on a really nice color, and we're ready to move on to the next step. So I am going to pull these off the pit here, and I'll meet you guys inside the house. Alright, so the next step of this process is going to be foiling. We're going to foil these ribs. So this is that sauce that I made. Lay down a nice little bead of the sauce here. I'm going to lay these meat side down. And then we're going to go ahead and lay another bead. Some of that ginger clogged up the hole in this thing, so this will work. Alright, now we're just going to wrap these. It's very important to get this really tight. You don't want these steaming in here. You do want them kind of cooking in its own juices. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do the other rack, and then I'll meet you out at the green egg. And back at the egg, it's time to put these ribs back on. We're going to put these on meat down. Close that lid. I'm going to come back and check these guys for tenderness in an hour. So see you then. Alrighty. So it's been about an hour. It is now time to test for tenderness. And I'm just going to use this as a little cheapy thermometer. You want to use something narrow. I mean, a toothpick is fine. I'm just going to open up. Now what I'm going to do is probe the meat, and what I'm looking for is the probe to pierce the meat with no resistance. You know, to go in and come out without any resistance. Yeah. Still a little bit more resistance than I'm looking for. Now I do not want these to be falling off the bone, but I do want them to be, you know, very tender. What I'm going to do is wrap this up very tight again, and I'll check it in again in about 5-10 minutes. Alright guys, and literally 5 minutes is all it took. These are ready to be pulled. We have one more step. I'm going to drain the juice off these in my house. I'm going to bring them back out to finish them over some direct heat, just to give it that nice caramelized kind of a char. So I'll meet you out here in just a sec. Alright, so plate setter has been removed. We are now cooking on direct heat. This is going to be very quick. These ribs are already pretty darn hot. This is just to finish them off in that traditional kind of a char the Asian ribs have. I basted the back of those already. This is just that barbecue sauce that I made. We want to get this nice, you know, that nice caramelized little bit of a char going on. Like I said, this is literally just going to take a few seconds here. This is gorgeous. Alrighty, I think we are ready to eat. So let's get these guys in the house. I'll meet you in there. Alright, and here they are, finished. Beautiful smoke ring. I mean, these turned out really good. I just went ahead and hit them with a little bit of sesame seeds, some chopped green onion. We're having some jasmine rice and some broccoli with this. Anyway, let's give these guys a try. See, this is what you're looking for, guys, when the tenderness. You want that nice, perfect little bite mark, the nice bite through. You really don't want them falling off the bone. These are really good, really tender. That sauce, thumbs up. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in the next video.